So it's been, I would say, a couple weeks since I have vlogged. The weather has not cooperated at all. We got out here a week or so ago and finished the other side of the runner, doing the same thing we did on this side, just making sure everything was level. And now that the weather is going to be a consistent 50 degrees, today we're going to try and get as much painting done as possible. We were going to do some framing inside the coop, but we got caught up in other work around the house. So yeah, we're gonna start painting and hope to get a lot of it finished today.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be...
Spent 2.5 hours in here today, kind of repainting what we did the other day. Basically got to over there and then did some over here. Still need to go back over some on this side, but we are currently building the frame and the nesting boxes. We're gonna have four nesting boxes. Yeah, and they're gonna be 12
by 12.
12 by 12. They're gonna be up off the ground here, so they're all gonna be boom, 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 boom. And then right here is where I'll be able to lift it up and get my eggs whenever they start giving me them good, delicious eggs.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go.
Chris came out a couple days ago and started building the nesting boxes, and they're turning out so cute. Now we have 4. All right, so the nesting boxes, I think, are done. One of our boards had went crooked on us, but we were able to fix it. It turned out really, really good. So we ran into a little bit of a problem.
When we framed this wall, basically it's 2 inches too big. That's it. So there's about an inch gap on either side.
Yeah.
And I was accounting for the individual pieces of the plywood. I was going to frame these boxes independently, but when I started building it, I was trying to maximize the use of the plywood. And plywood's 4 by 8, so it was 4 feet wide. So I just wanted to make it 4 feet wide, and I figured we could take this wall down and move it in. But then I realized when we framed it, we've screwed it in from the bottom, which we've already anchored into the floor. So I could bust this out, but then it's probably going to ruin the 2x4.
Yeah.
So we think we're just going to shim the sides and yeah, do it like that.
It'll be fine. The girls won't care.
They might.
Oh yeah. Cute! I love it. We're kind of doing unnecessary work right now. We're putting the hinges on and then the little lock, but we just wanted to see what it would look like. And then we just opened this. I wanted to see what it looked like, but this is missing a screw, which is so annoying.
4 screws.
Okay, just kidding. 4 screws. Yay!
Egg safe.
Nesting box is done except for paint. Moving on. So I've been in here all morning painting, finished painting the inside. I think there's some spots that's gonna need a couple extra coats. I just brought down our welded wire. We've got the nesting box painted too. So what we want to do now is build the door for the inside and also make the vents up top for the coop, like on this side and then that side, and put the welded wire on that and put the welded wire on all the windows. Basically, our goal is to get the inside done. We think the chickens will be ready to stay in here on Friday, which is a week from now. We actually have them outside for the first time up by the house, and they're loving it, just giving them a little extra room. We've been watching them the last, I don't know, about half an hour, and they're just loving it, being out of that little brooder. Of course, we'll take them back in tonight, but we want to slowly bring them in and out of the coop this week since the weather is finally cooperating. Right now it's like 71 out, so yeah, they're doing great. We finally, probably a little too late, but we did take the heat lamp off of them yesterday. So they've been over 24 hours without a heat lamp, doing perfectly fine. So we're getting close. I'm really excited to get them out in this coop and get this coop done and start working back outside on their runner. But things are slowly coming together. So exciting. Here is the inside, basically almost all done. We took all the latches off so that I could paint this. Still got to paint like the perimeter of the nesting box. And again, do a couple extra coats on the inside, but we want to put the venting up there on that side and the venting up there with the welded wire on that side. And then again, build the door for right here. All the framing we did is going to be all chicken wire. So the inside is coming together. He's doing the other ventilation on the other side, but we got 9 trees cut down. There's a stack here, like way up there. All of this, and then in the front yard too. But we're thinking we're going to make their roosting bar out of a big limb. Nothing too obnoxiously big like that, but I think some of these smaller ones over here, just so they have something that's more natural that they probably would roost on, you know, in nature. But trying to see if we can find something that'll work for them on the inside of the coop and the outside in the run. So he's opening the 1/2-inch welded wire so that we can put this on the ventilation up top that he just drilled, but also that'll go on our windows and obviously on our run and everything. So we ran into some difficulties yesterday with a couple of things, but I think we're back on track today. And our goal is to get the inside where the chickens will actually go done. So we finally got our chicken wire. He's putting something on the nesting box just so it'll stay up when we get the eggs. We didn't have the right screws for the hardware cloth, so finally got that. And basically today the goal is to get the side ready where the chickens are going to go, because the weather is going to be good by next weekend, and we think their first overnight in here is going to be next Saturday or Sunday. We finally got the chicken door, which is really exciting. Where's the chicken door? We ordered on Amazon this automatic chicken door. It is Chicken Guard. Yeah, super exciting. So hoping to get that in, and yeah, just get this inside where the chickens are gonna go completely done. So he's just finishing the nesting box, and yeah, so that is the goal today. Done. All right, chicken doors in. Now we're putting up the poultry wire. All right, all the wire is all the way up to the ceiling, to the floor, and just got it finished on the door. Now it's time for some beer breaks. Cheers, my love.
Cheers. Long day.
I know it. And my first little sign is hung up too, right over the nesting boxes. Oh, it's so cute. It is a big day because our chickens are gonna go out to our coop. The inside is pretty much almost done, but the weather is cooperating enough, at least the next 3 days, to where they can go outside. They're getting way too big for their brooder. I cannot keep their food and water clean to save my life. We have like MacGyvered their food and water, like hanging it from the welded wire that's over the brooder. They still find a way to peck it down. And one of the girls got out of the brooder last night. So we walk into our guest bedroom and we see little droplets all over the place. And we're like, what is that? It was chicken shit. And she's just standing on the top of the brooder looking at us like, what now? What are you gonna do about it? You know, so we're like, it is time. So we'll get the inside done today. We do have to run up to Home Depot and get a couple of things. Sorry if I'm moving a lot. I'm in my rocking chair on my porch. To get a couple of things to do finish their automatic water and feeding system that we got going. We don't have the rain barrel yet for the outside part. They'll stay in the coop for a good week or two, somewhere around there. It will get a little cold 2 or 3 nights this week, so we'll bring them back in, which isn't ideal, but it's dropping down to like 34 degrees several nights this coming week, so we don't want to keep them out there. They're used to, I think the lowest temperature they've been used to is like 63 degrees in the house. So yeah, I know anything above 50, you're golden, but they're almost fully feathered, but we just don't want to risk it. We don't want to put any heating element out there. I've heard the horror stories. Even other things other than the heat lamp situations, I've seen the horror stories, so I don't even want to risk that. We got a coat of paint, maybe two, no, we've gotten 1 coat of white paint on the barn already. We have some goals to finish this weekend, but at least by this evening, that inside needs to be done so we can put them out there. But things are coming together. We're getting so close to getting this done. It's looking so good. It's just so cool that this started black, which it wasn't too bright of us to go from black to white, but just the fact that it's just brightening it up so much out here. Like even when we're inside and we look out here, it's just so pretty to look at, and it's not even done. He already did 1 coat. Now he's doing another coat. This paint sprayer is a lifesaver at this point. I should really say a time saver, but it's just so awesome seeing this black barn go to white. I love it.
Flying around.
Okay, so I didn't film a lot today because we had a goal in mind. We got our goal done. We got, well, almost. We still have to do an automatic water system and the automatic feeder.
They're flying around everywhere.
But we got them in their little coop area, which, sorry, it's focusing on the fencing. But they are just so confused, but
No, they love it.
let me try to open this door a little bit. I will give you guys a full coop tour when we're completely done. But, I mean, it's really big in here. That's their roosting bar for the time being. We still have to put the automatic chicken door back on, but when we were painting, we took it off. This is the feeder we have here now, which is an automatic feeder, basically. And then this is until we get our automatic water system. We just got these little cups on there and a Home Depot bucket with the water. But
Oh, made it on the bar.
made it up there. Is that Sweetie? That might be.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, it is.
Ah, Sweetie. They're already pecking and they're chirping.
I don't know. That might be Freckles.
Is it Freckles?
Yeah.
Freckles. Surprised Regina isn't having a fit. Yeah. That's
Right
Regina.
there. Yep. Trying to claim her space.
Oh, I love that they can make it up there, though. I was
Yeah.
like worried at first, but there's some food. There you go.
you
Good
go.
girl. They have so much more room. I love it for them.
Oh.
Oh, that is unnecessary, ma'am. Are you roosting, babe?
I'm roosting. I just need a brewski for my roost bar.
Are you gonna lay me an egg?
I might. I don't think my fat ass can fit in that box yet.